Hey guys, welcome to another Thought Series draft. This is an Aether Revolt draft. We're 1-0 in this 6-2-2-2, and we're playing some Aether Revolt. I guess I said that already. And this hand's a mulligan, pretty easy. And yeah, this I was about to say this hand's better. But we've got Aether Construct and a Scry and Renegade Tactics. Sky Whaler Shot is interesting. I think we have to bottom it though. We need creatures to put pressure on our opponent. Okay, Thriving Grubs is not a bad one. And I'm glad that we drew a 2-drop creature, seeing as we're kind of stuck on lands. I guess we can go Thriving Grubs here, especially since we can make it into a 3-2 for Striker. And Precise Strike. Who's attacking? Interesting. Also, we can, if our opponent plays a creature, we can Renegade Tactics, attack for 3, play a Construct. So I think we attack first and save the Renegade Tactics, because if we can just save a mana, that'd be good. Okay, that's fine. So here I'm just going to play the Frontline Rebel. Just having 2 3-power creatures is in play right now is pretty good. A little unfortunate that we know that the Sky Whaler Shot's at the bottom of our deck and we're playing against green, but yeah, those are the breaks. Okay. I guess we make the Binding Constrictor unable to block, attack with both, and he's probably going to block here, so like the salvage around the grub, so we can Precise Strike that. Alternatively, we can just like attack with everything, but then he goes like block here, double block, and our opponent's left with the Druid of the Cal, and all we have is, and I guess we have a Countless Gears Renegade to follow up. But actually, we could like force the Divine Salvager to not be able to block, because it's kind of a crappy creature, or the Druid of the Cal. But then we aren't like forcing our opponent to block or anything. He could just like take the damage, but like the thing is that he just passed, left up a couple of mana, didn't attack. I mean, it could just be like he just wants to play a little bit more conservatively, realizes that he's not the beatdown. I think we just start off by Renegade Tacticsing here. We want our opponent to block with his good creatures, so we can bulldoze our way past them. Alright, so here we're playing a Construct. Yeah, I like to scry. Frontline Rebel. It's kind of medium, but the problem is it's too expensive. It's a 3-drop. I need. Oh no. Okay, this game could be over pretty fast. Well, that's a mountain. And I guess we're sending Frontline Rebel to his death. Actually, we might just attack with everything. That puts our opponent down to 3 if he doesn't do anything. Actually, yeah, like, I'm not sure if we're winning this game anyways, so it might be just of good information to see how our opponent chooses to block here. And yeah, he chooses the most reasonable way to block. Yeah, we just don't have the means to win this game, given that our opponent has a Verdant Gear Hulk in play with a Winding Constrictor. Seems pretty good. You know, good beats, good beats. I mean, I don't think the Defiant Salvager is particularly good in our opponent's deck, given what we've seen. Yeah, no blocks. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. But it just has more creatures and bigger creatures. I guess like we might have had the out of drawing hijack. So I guess I should have thought a little bit more about that attack. I was just like, we've lost this game anyway, without thinking if hijack would actually win us the game, which is always a mistake. So I need to be a little more careful there. Do I want to bring in Maverick Thopters to splash? No, I don't have nearly enough artifacts. Oh. Yep, just running it back. And hoping our opponent doesn't have as as an amazing of a draw this game. That was pretty insane. Love to be on the play. And 2-drop, 3-drop, some combat tricks, burn spells. Definitely keep. Alright, would love a land. Oh, that's so brutal. Man. I feel like we've almost lost this game without even playing it. Alright, well, we can attack, and then if our opponent double blocks, we can ping the Prowler and him. Didn't think he would block, but... Alright, let's play an Osprey. See if that gets us anywhere. Who knows, maybe our opponent will have 1 toughness creatures. Oh, I was being a little facetious about that, but... You know? This is... Alright, that was pretty good, I have to admit. I mean, this is where our opponent plays a Verdurous Gear Hulk and smashes again, but I feel like that was a moral victory, getting that 2-for-1. Alright. Well, we're gonna get in there, because that's all we know how to do. Alright, So if we alley evasion, can we kill both our opponent's creatures? No. But we can if we build to smash. Just brute forcing our way past our opponent's blockers. Ooh. Doing our work for us. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. So we're kind of at the stage where it's super awkward. Right? Because we can Renegade Tactics, get in for 5, get a servo. So our opponent would be... Actually, that's not bad. Our opponent would be at 4. And we could draw a land off this to play a 3-drop. Ooh, Aether Geode's pretty good, too. Yeah, I think I need the servo token. Because, assuming my opponent has nothing else, we can, like, he blocks here. Well, he's now at 3. Okay, so I think my opponent's just dead. Because we can attack with everything, go block. Oh no, he's just dead on board. And my opponent sees that. Okay, yeah, cracking this puzzle knot was not great, but we also had the alley evasion to pump our creature to our creatures, unblocked creatures to 4 power. Alright, run it back. So I guess something to keep in mind is that our opponent has that 4th bridge prowler, and we do need to be cognizant of that. I mean, we can't always keep it from blowing us out. We can play out our creatures in such a way that, it's not going to matter as much. Our opponent starting off with Winding Constrictor is not so good for us, though. I guess we could play a Miner. Or actually, I could play an Aether Chaser. No, I think we play a Construct here. Really want to try to plan our next turns better, and yeah, another 3 is not what we want. This hand would actually like some combat tricks. I mean, newsflash, aggressive deck wants combat tricks. Alright, that's fine. Here we'll just swing for 2, like it's nothing at all. And then we have a choice between Osprey and Rebel, and yeah, given that our opponent didn't block and kind of might think that we're just on a bunch of combat tricks in hand. Ooh, that's... I'm surprised you didn't just make that a 4/5. Well, I can make this into a ginormous, so... Come on, Skywheeler shot! Or Renegade Tactics. Something good. Oh, he's attacking. He's attacking. It's a race, boys and girls. Right. Well, he attacks each turn if able, for he knows no other way. Plus we need to bluff. Keep up the bluff though, you have a combat trick. Alright. Let's play Aether Chaser and Aether Geode Miner. This allows us to be able to blink it. I mean, it's not much consolation because if he has the 4th Bridge Prowler, because he just goes after the Chaser instead. Maybe we should have just played out both Chasers so that we could not get blown out if he had it, but I don't think there's a world where we don't get blown out by it. Ooh, he's attacking with both. So that's a 2-turn clock, but we can make a servo with the Aether Chaser. Actually, I could just block with the Miner here, and that's kind of fine because because this would likely get just not chumped, but blocked by a servo anyway. So yeah, I'm actually just fine just doing this, because, I mean, we're just, like, playing around him, assuming the fact that he has nothing. I mean, if damage went on the stack, that would have been awesome. I mean, lots of cards lost value when damage no longer went on the stack. Alright, Demolition's that guy, which is fine. Ooh, Skywheeler's shot. I like this. To attack with all creatures. I would like to make a servo to block. So like there's the choice between, do I want to be efficient with my mana, or do I want to potentially avoid dying? It's like a Hobson's choice. Like, if we just do this now, we avoid him having some weird card like that 2 and a black instant that gives a creature indestructible and gives you a servo. And we're going to be a little bit stuck on mana anyways. Yeah, I think this is just better. Actually, do want planes. Because that allows us to double spell next turn. We can go like Infiltrator into, or Osprey into Aether Chaser. That's crew 2, right? Yeah, it's crew 2, so. Alright. So let's go Aether Chaser now so this guy can make a servo. And I guess we can play the Osprey for the guaranteed 2 damage. Like, Infiltrator is fine, but that only gets in 1 guaranteed. I mean, it's of course better if my opponent has no blocks, but seems reasonable to assume he has a creature. But he needs to have a lot here, else he's just dead on board. Yep. Alright, we got there. So yeah, I think this, Skywheeler shotting there was definitely the correct move. Because it allows us to play 2 spells this turn. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe I play a 3-drop to maximize my mana usage. Like, I wasn't just going to play Aether Chaser there and pass. So playing the Skywheeler shot there was correct because, I mean, not like being results oriented, like the results bore that out. I'm not saying that's why it was the correct play, but it's also correct because it stops him from potentially having like drawing like Blossoming Defense or something random off the top That could ruin us there. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Let's see if we can take down the finals and get those 6 packs. Alright, see you guys in round 3.